So I've now been at Emeritus for almost 2 years now in HR as the talent development intern. So at its core, what that really means is I'm pretty much the teacher for everybody here at the company. So I run the learning management system, and what goes along with that is I develop and create e-learnings, run reports on those, kind of get a sense of where we're at with development and training opportunities here. Um, and gosh, let me tell you, these associates, they love those courses. I see it all the time, and they get that notification, hey, I have this 30-minute course on how to properly write controls. They know who to thank for that. I was born and raised here, Lincoln, Nebraska, capital city. Go Big Red. Huge Husker fan. Always have been, always will be. And, I think this is our year. I really do. And I know I say that every year, but I'm like 90, 80% sure. I'd say the odds are in our favor. At UNL, I am in the College of Business, and I study management because it really just made sense to me. I'm a people person, and that's what management's about, right? It's about building relationships, which I've really been able to apply here at the office. I've met so many great people, built so many relationships. Everybody here pretty much knows me, uh, and we're like a family. We're really close.
Johnny? Johnny who? Does he work here? I don't know who this is.
Yeah, it's true. I have people come up to me and tell me, wow, we've never had an intern like you before. I mean, you really get the best out of us. We love you. Actually, I think this pretty much sums it up. Got it at Barnes& and Noble.
Yeah, well, I've been working with Johnny for a few years now. He's been great, just always open to work on new projects. He even helped out with a workshop this summer. Can always count on him to attend like coffee and chats and lunch and learns and things like that. Um, I am a little bit concerned though that he might just come to all the events for the free food.
When I'm not at work, love to do a lot of things. Have a lot of hobbies like, reading, watching TV, hanging out with friends, basketball. Basketball's kind of like an art to me. It really calms me down. It's relaxing. Some people have, listening to music or painting or something, but not me. This here is Eric. He is kind of my partner in crime here. Not actual crime. We try to avoid that for the most part. Anyways, what a lot of people don't know about Eric is he's kind of a rock star. He makes music, great music. He sings and he plays all the instruments. It's pretty awesome. Actually, what'd be cool? You should perform one of your songs right
What now?
now. Yeah, come on, it'll be fun.
No.
Whatever, he'll do it later. Hawkeye fans, am I right? He's from Iowa. I don't hold it against him too much. Yeah, no, I mean Eric's been great. I remember when he was first hired here, I had the opportunity to kind of walk him through the learning management system, teach him some things. One of my bigger accomplishments while being here so far actually is our first round of compliance training assignments to everybody. Neither of us had done that before, really, but it was super stressful. But we got through it. It was great. And I'm not sure that a lot of interns have the opportunity to do something like that, which I think is pretty cool. It's like I'm the master Jedi and he's the Padawan. You know, run compliance reports. You shall. I cannot do the Yoda voice, but it still works.
When I first started working at Emeritus, I didn't know anything about the learning management system, and Johnny was such a huge help. He really showed me the ropes and got us going so that we could get all those assignments out, and did a lot to just make sure that all of the compliance work for the entire company got out there. Really great partner, fantastic to work with. I just wish he would stop ending all of his emails to me with "the Hawkeyes suck."
The job doesn't come without its challenges, but I think that the best thing for me has been being able to see those as opportunities to learn, adapt, and grow from them. We've had lots of changes on our teams since I've been here, but I really see that as more of a blessing because I've been able to work with so many awesome people. I do forget my ID badge probably once a week, so I'm still working on adapting to that. I'm pretty sure the security guards absolutely hate me. But overall, I'm just so grateful to have this job and be an emeritus. It's been such a blessing, and it's gone by really fast, actually. But it reminds me of a quote by a frog, a pretty famous frog, Kermit. He said, "Time's fun when you're having flies." And I think that's really profound. I don't typically work with a lot of flies in my current role here, but I would say that my time has been super, super fun.